Hello everyone, I'm getting ready to make coconut balls for my husband. I need coconuts. I would have preferred unsweetened, but my grocery store was out. I'm going to dip them in semi-sweet chocolate. This is my favorite brand. Grocery store chocolate. My favorite chocolate overall is Bissinger, but he prefers a little darker, and my Bissinger is milk. Sorry, let me grab a cat that you can't see off camera. And then we're gonna need condensed milk, a dash of vanilla, a dash of salt, and powdered sugar. This is Rufus, a foster kitten. Still training him to stay off the counters. He usually stays in my office, but I'm letting him run around at night for a little bit so he can be friends with the other cats. So yeah, still gotta train him to not get on the counters. So it's gonna be 2 cups coconut, 1/2 cup powdered sugar, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of vanilla, and 2/3 cup condensed milk, and mix all that together. The chocolate's the only thing not mixed together yet because this is what we're gonna dip it in. So let me get all those ingredients ready. Now I'm gonna mix it all together. Kind of drives me crazy that it didn't use the whole can of condensed milk. Did you just see that? Rufus. It was the whole bag of coconut, so now it's gonna drive me crazy. Like, what do I do with this half a can of condensed milk that's left over? Because I don't like anything going to waste. So now I'm gonna have to Google ideas to use this condensed milk. So now we're gonna get it all mixed together, and then we're going to roll them into 1-inch balls, put it on parchment paper, and then stick it in the freezer for 15 minutes. I gotta stir this really, really good. I'm pretty bad about making these too big, so I'm gonna try to make them half the size that I think they should be. And then they are very, very sticky. So yeah, the bag of coconut, I just noticed it was only 7 ounces, which did end up being almost 2 cups. And I just feel like the sizes of everything is like shrinking so bad. Like, I swear it used to be 12 ounces for the bag of coconut, and now it's 7 ounces. We had breakfast for dinner last night, so my husband cooked a pack of bacon, and the bacon was 12 ounces. And I swear bacon used to be 16 ounces. So, you know, it usually took 2 pans for him to cook the bacon, but this time it only took 1. So it just seemed peculiar. So I definitely feel like everything is a lot smaller than it used to be, but still the same price. Because then after I got home with the coconut and it was only 7 ounces, I was like, is that gonna be enough for the recipe? And it was questionable 2 cups. It wasn't exactly 2 cups, a little less than 2 cups. Here, I'm gonna get the rest of these rolled out, and they will go in the freezer for at least 15 minutes. So usually I use the double boiler method to melt my chocolate, but everyone on social media seems to have luck melting it in the microwave. I'll do 1 cup. So that's what I'm gonna try. It's like 30-second increments, and then stir it each time. Rufus, can you see this cat? Can you see this? Barely. Come here. Oh, you're such a bad kitty. Such a bad kitty. It's definitely a lot quicker to melt in the microwave. It took me just 1.5 minutes. Now, I don't add anything to my chocolate to make it thinner. I know a lot of people do. Nothing wrong with that. I just don't know enough about it to do that. I like the chocolate I use. But I might not have enough to cover all these. 1 bag of chocolate melted down to like only a cup and a half. And then I have these little Valentine crunch hearts. Just sprinkle, put a couple on top of each one. You get the idea. The coconut balls set up pretty quickly. I didn't technically need to put them in the freezer. The last couple are looking kind of funky because I did find that keeping the balls frozen really helped. And by the time I got to the final two, they weren't as frozen because I had to melt chocolate a lot. I definitely see some coconut leakage. This is my first time making them. I'll have to ask my mom. How does she do it where she doesn't get leakage through them? And so I've got little, put the nice ones on the cake pan. I don't mind the flavor of coconut, but I do not like the texture of coconut. So I will not be eating these. I will be asking my husband to do a taste test. So yeah, I can drink like a pina colada and I can eat like coconut ice cream, or a coconut drink as long as it's just flavored. But the texture of shredded coconut, I cannot stand. That piece, no, I'm not breaking that piece off. These two are stuck together. So yeah, it looks like there's little pearls coming out of it. It's the coconut. All right. Got a couple more on here. Not perfect, but pretty good for my first try. Also, that one bag of Gerardia chocolate was not enough to cover them all. I had a half a bag of Nestle semi-sweet chocolate chips, and I ended up using that. So yeah, one bag of chocolate chips was not enough. And next time I go to Sam's Club, I always see big bags of chocolate chips, and I'm like, what would I do with that big of bag? Now I know. I need a bigger bag because they just didn't. As much as melted chocolate I've been using lately, I definitely need some more. All right, that's the unpretty one. I don't want that one there. Put this one back in there. That's not pretty either. This one looks pretty. Put that one back up there. Robert's gonna do the taste test off screen because he doesn't like to be on camera if he can help it.
I despise it.
You despise it. So just pick one. Because I don't eat coconut. What do you think?
It's really good.
Really good?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like the texture?
I do. And the chocolate offsets the sweetness.
Okay.
It's a good mix.
So is it pretty sweet because it has condensed milk in it?
It's not too sweet.
Okay, good. Is this like as good as like a Walgreens coconut treat that you can't get anymore?
Exactly.
It's hard to find coconut candy anymore. Like, at the holidays, they always have like the Russell Stover eggs, like coconut and caramel and marshmallow. We can never find the coconut. So this is...
They're nests.
Nests. Well, and that too, but even like the marshmallow coconut eggs.
Can't find those hardly.
So this
Maybe
is...
it's our area. Those are really good.
Yeah. Oh, good. Good. I learned a couple things. I definitely need to have more melting chocolate on hand. And I need to keep the center frozen as long as possible.
Frozen?
The middle was put in the freezer for a while.
Oh, wow.
And then once I started dipping them, that's why this one doesn't look as good. Because the longer they were on the counter, the more soft they got. And then when you put them in the hot chocolate, so.
It's very rich.
But you like it?
I do like it.
Well, you don't have to eat them all at once.
I'm not.
It's like a candy bar, right? Does it taste like a candy bar?
Better than a candy bar.
Better than a candy bar? Like a Mounds?
No.
No.
Better than a mouse.
Better than Mounds. Oh,
The chocolate's better. And so is the coconut.
That's a good compliment.
All right.
Oh, such a bad girl. She wants her nightly treat. They're seeing us eat treats and they're just like, where's mine?